If you like the content of this video or the content of my channel, click like, subscribe if you want to. But more importantly, go nowhere. Let's create paella. And this one is going to be duck and bacon sausage. In Spanish, paella de salchicha de pato y tocino. Now this one you can prepare yourself, you know, the sausage, but I bought it already prepared. I went to a local butcher here in Virginia. Easy Meats is the name of the butcher. Link in the description. Have a lot of stuff there. And the other ingredients is kind of the traditional ingredients. Clearly you're going to need some of this rice, Bombay rice in my case. See the tiny, small, rounded. It's perfect for paella. I got a grated tomato. Has some saffron. Paella, saffron, you have to have it. Salt. Let's say 1 cup of rice, which means about 2.5 cups of water. Pimentón ahumado or smoked paprika. Extra virgin olive oil. I have some French beans, just a handful. I have some lima beans, snow peas, artichoke, and about 3 teeth of garlic, which I chop in tiny pieces. I'm going to put these sausages, las salchichas, in water, and I'm going to cook them for about 5 minutes. I want them to cook internally somewhat because I want to make sure el tocino, the bacon, and that the el pato, the duck, is somewhat cooked before I start my paella process. So about 5 minutes later, and this was a medium high, by the way. I'm going to remove them. I'm going to put them aside. Medium heat. If you have a paella pan, that would be perfect. This one works for me. Extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit. Maybe about a tablespoon, a little bit more than that. Let me lower the heat to medium for now. Some salt. And the first thing I'm going to put here are the sausages. And you're going to cook them for about maybe a minute or two. Just to give the outside area some strength, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to cut them. Move them around, you don't want them burned. Because you don't want them to break, not yet. You want the casing to remain as intact as possible. I'm going to remove them. And I'm going to put them aside for now. I'm going to start adding the vegetables. French beans. Snow peas. Lima beans. Artichoke. I should have cut this in half, but that's fine. Let's saute this baby. As you do that, you can actually come and cut these sausages very quickly. not hard. Sharp knife. Move things here so they don't burn. They don't have to be pretty, by the way. See, the sausages are not fully cooked, so I'm going to start adding them. Doesn't take long to cut them, because the casing is well prepared. And you're going to continue moving things around for a little bit. Let me break this thing a little bit here. Doesn't have to be pretty or perfect, okay? Few seconds later, add the garlic. Give that nice flavor. You don't want the garlic to burn, so you do this for about 5-10 seconds. Let's move this to the side a little bit and open some space for the tomato, which I grated, by the way. That was a tomato that I grated. Out of here, put some smoked paprika, it's about a teaspoon. Get everything together, mix. Get those colors and flavors mixed. See how it's looking? Mix them well. Let's start moving the stuff around a little bit. What you're going to do now, you're going to add your water, 2.5 cups. Increase the heat to high, by the way. Make sure your heat is high. Move your sausages now so they are in the area that you want to cover. And let this heat up a little bit for about a minute before you add the rice. Now it's on the rice. All you have to do, make sure it's distributed as evenly as possible. One cup bomba rice. As I does that, one thing I'm going to do, because I don't want the rice on top of things, of the meat, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. Let it boil like this and start. Let me move the rice a little bit so it's distributed correctly. Just a little bit. Because this is the last time you're going to touch this baby. So let it boil for about 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes later, some saffron. Going to squash it. You don't need a lot, just a tiny bit, a few strings. Going to reduce the heat to about medium, maybe not above medium, but medium is fine. And going to let it cook for another 5 minutes. About 5 minutes later, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some aluminum foil. And I'm going to cover this baby and cook it for another 5 minutes. That way the steam doesn't escape and cook the top. About 5 minutes later, look at this baby. And I'm going to give it a final touch, which is optional. You can add some rosemary, give it those aromatics. Put it here on the side. Don't want to cover the meat. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover it till a medium heat. You can reduce it to medium low. And let it cook for about 2 minutes, okay? So about a couple minutes later, minute and a half, take it out. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Now, if you want the saffron, which means that little burn at the bottom, all you have to do is increase the heat to high, let it go for about 10-15 seconds, and that take care of the saffron.